it. Got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the two-point conversion in his hands. Andrews did not hold on.
So, Mark Andrews, it was reported that he got signed a $4 million roster bonus, and it was triggered on the 5th day of the new league year by Jeff Seabrook. And I have mixed feelings about this, honestly. I really thought the Ravens were gonna try to trade him, but they decided to keep him for another year for the 2025 season. And I kind of, honestly, I don't know. I just, ever since he dropped that pass in the Buffalo game, I just never really wanted him back, because I always thought like it should have been Isaiah Likely. They should have threw the ball to Isaiah Likely over Mark Andrews on that 2-point conversion. And I just don't like I understand, like, he's not a bad tight end. He's not a bad tight end. Like, he's a good tight end. He's a good productive tight end in the regular season. But when it comes to the playoffs, he's not, in my opinion, he's not reliable. Not like Isaiah Likely. So I have an issue with the Ravens and their play. Like, so I noticed in that Buffalo game, like, Rashad Bateman, Isaiah Likely, even Justice Hill, they didn't have problems catching a ball. Like, they didn't have problems catching the ball. And Mark Andrews was like the only one that I noticed he struggled. Like, it's like he was struggling to catch the ball. Like, he catches the ball with his body a lot. He catches the ball with his body. As you can see in that video, he was catching the ball with his body. He doesn't have good hands in Cole Wheeler. But Isaiah Likely, you throw him a pass, he catches with his hands like that. He catches with his hands like this. Not like this with his body. You don't want a body catcher. Body catchers are bad in NFL football. You don't want body catchers. Eric Andrews is a body catcher. So they did this move on the 5th day of the new league year. And the NFL new league year usually begins in mid-March. It begins in mid-March. So their decision basically was to sign him and make sure he has a legitimate roster spot for the 2025 season. So they might trade him. They might cut him. I don't know what they're doing. But if they want to free up, in my opinion, if they want to free up cap space, they have to release him. They have to trade him. They have to restructure his contract. They have to do something, because they had to do it before the bonus kicks in. They have to do something. And it's also a good move for Mark Andrews because it's security for him. He has financial security, and it forces the Ravens to make a decision. Like, it's just basically forcing them to make a decision on him. And That's all this is about. Ravens were forced in this position to make a decision on whether they want to trade him or cut him or or restructure something, because I don't think he's the future. I don't think he's the future for the Ravens. I think Isaiah Likely is. I think Isaiah Likely is the future. And Isaiah Likely is a good Isaiah Likely is he's like a wide receiver playing tight end. He has like the attributes of a wide receiver. He's more versatile. He's more like more dependable. He's a crafty route runner more than Mark Andrews is. And my opinion, he should be the starting tight end. Now, if they're going to keep Mark Andrews, they need to make him the backup. I think personally, he should be the backup tight end. I think he should be the backup tight end. I think Isaiah Likely should be the starter for next season. And I think they need to scheme up more pass plays for Isaiah Likely so that he can thrive in the offense. I think he needs more opportunities, in my opinion. A lot of people are probably saying the same thing. Like, he needs more opportunities. And they committed to him for another season. I really, honestly, I don't know, like, it's just something about Murray. I think he's good, but it's like, this guy's not clutch, man. I just think he's not clutch, in my opinion. And so these are like some stats that I brought up, that I wrote down. So basically, Mark Andrews, like it says up there, played 8 playoff games, has 29 receptions for 315 yards and no touchdowns. He has no touchdown. To his regular season game. He's averaging 53.2 yards per game. But yet, this is a drop off compared to his playoffs and his regular season. So it say like what I took notes, it says like he's 26% less productive in the playoffs. Then he averages 1 touchdown every 2 games in the regular season. But he had 0 touchdowns in 8 playoff games. This is basically saying he's not clutch. He's just not clutch at all. Like, he's not dependable when in the big moment. He's not dependable. Isaiah Likely is. Isaiah Likely is way more dependable in crucial moments than Mark Andrews is. Remember, just like that Chiefs game. The Chiefs game, Mark Andrews. Well, no. Mark Andrews didn't play in the Chiefs game, 2024. It was Isaiah Likely. He caught that pass that could have been a tied ball game in the two. But even though his foot was out of bounds, he was able to. He was able to make a good catch with like 3 Chiefs defenders over him, and he was able to catch the ball. It was a good contested catch. That's what they need. They don't need no more They don't need any more body catchers. They need hand catchers that have certified hands. That's what I'm saying. So I could understand this move because the Ravens, they want to keep him and Isaiah Likely together, but I don't know. Like I think they need to just move on from him personally. They have other tight ends. They can always draft another. Their Ravens are really pretty good at drafting tight ends. They still have Charlie Kolar. I think he's pretty good. You could make him a number 2 tight end. Isaiah Likely could be the number 1, and they could draft another tight end. It's simple, like, but they decide they want to keep Mark Andrews, so I guess that's what they want to do for another year. So this is just my thoughts on the whole Mark Andrews news. If it was me, I would have been probably cut him. But I'm not a general man. I'm not a coach. So the Ravens might know something I don't know. So just let me know what y'all think. Like, do y'all think he's worth another year in this offense, or do y'all think they should part ways with Mark Andrews? So that's all my thoughts for today about the Mark Andrews situation. And that's it, man. That's all I got for y'all today.